what is it, YouTubers? Johnza here. Don't know if you could have heard just a little while ago, but there was a car alarm going off. It's for some reason someone's car alarm always goes off around here for some reason. I don't know why. But anyways, welcome guys. Welcome back to The Walking Dead Season 3, and we are about to start the last episode of Season 3, Episode 5, From the Gallows. Javi and the others are faced with great sacrifices to salvage what remains. So yeah, this is going to be the last episode of Season 3. And then we kind of move on to Season 4, which should have some longer episodes in that case, even though there's not as many episodes. But, yeah. So, without further ado, let's get things rolling, you know? Let's get things rolling. I wasn't thinking of doing this today, but I'm like, you know what? Get Season 3 done and out of the way, you know? And then there's Season 4. And then we go on to the Batman series. And then, when Tales of the Borderland comes out, do that. Oh yeah, I didn't mention that, but luckily, this has us for us.
Whatever this thing is between us, I want to give it a chance. And I know the fact that David is back in our lives now makes this whole thing a little more complicated. But do you feel the same way?
I'm in. All the way.
Oh my god, really?
Really.
Yep, you got with Kate.
Look what he's done.
Joan's a bitch.
I had a very interesting conversation with your friend, Eleanor.
Eleanor betrayed us.
Isn't that right, Eleanor?
That's right.
You put me in a no-win situation here. Both of them deserve to die for their crimes. However, Javi, I'll let you spare one of them. Just one.
Let Ava live.
Shoot her.
Wait! I said don't shoot Ava!
Yep, so Trip's probably gonna hate us now, but that's whatever.
And the rest of your people, you just get the hell out. We're leaving. All of us. Right now.
It's Kate. She's coming for us.
Oh shit!
Oh yeah, Conrad's back, kind of.
Oh god.
Boom. It would be kind of messed up if Kate died right there and then after you just started a relationship with her. It's like, dang it, we never got to fuck. But yeah, Conrad's still alive, by the way. And I have to say, in this episode, I feel like it was a bit rushed when they were trying to get it out there a bit.
I'm letting the bones speak to me. Oh my god. I think I can hear them. They're saying, "You're gonna lose, come mierda, so play already." I must have inherited patience from Mom. Oh, come on, man.
I agree. We should lose faster.
If he plays his last ball.
He had a 2 and a 1. There was no way to win.
Kicked out of baseball. Can't play dominoes. What exactly are you good at again, Javi? At least I can actually play baseball. Slugger.
That's enough both of you. It's not Javi's fault. He's a disgrace to the game of dominoes.
I won. That's $10 you owe me. Both of you. I know you're broke, Javi. You should sit out the next game, since we all know I'm gonna win. No shame in surrender. You'd all understand.
Good game, bro.
Nicely played. Nice or not, a win is a win. Pay up, little brother. If you can.
I'll cover for Javier.
Oh, is it your turn to do that now? I lost track. Poor, helpless Javi.
Get my wallet, Neil.
Jeez, way to put Javi down.
You don't want to snatch an extra 20 for gas money.
It's on the counter.
Yeah,
You mean this thing?
Bob? What's this? Hey, man, I was reading that.
Yeah, why do you get to read it?
What? What's up?
What the fuck is this? None of your business.
He has cancer. What? Huh? Really?
I'm old. Old people get cancer. You didn't need to know.
That's not for you to decide. You really should have told us. It's the right thing to do.
It's my cancer. I get to do whatever I want. You know now. What difference does it make?
How bad?
It's okay, mijo. Ask me.
How bad is it?
You won't have to worry about paying me back that $10.
Oh, Jesus fucking Christ, Bob.
Settle, David. Now,
You haven't told Mama.
and neither will either of you. You hear me? Mouth shut.
You gotta tell her.
That's not okay, Bob. You have to tell her.
When the time is right, I will.
That's not good enough.
It's good enough for me.
You're gonna need her help with this, Bob. Driving you to the doctor, getting prescription. Wait.
I just
What
realized.
are your options?
Okay, this is fine.
Treatment, stuff like that.
Chemo, radiation, all that expensive mierda.
Great. When do you start?
I turned it down.
Turned it down? You don't get to turn it down.
So much money and for what? Another month. Another game of dominoes to lose? It's not worth it.
If I was still playing ball, I could have paid for it. I'll pay for it.
It's not happening. Save your money.
Fuck the money. I can afford it.
You can afford it, David. But my bride can't. Let's play another game.
You are a fucking coward. Selfish coward. Hobby, can you believe this shit? What the fuck, David?
Oop.
Apologize now.
Sit down.
It was going a bit harsh.
You know, I pray for daughters. Every night your mother was pregnant with both of you. Please, God, a daughter. Anything but a son. Anything but another me. Anything but another hot-headed idiot with his heart in the right place. Anything but another foolhardy, handsome gambler. Anything at all.
Please, Papa. Don't give up. Fight. Fight for our name. For our blood. For our family. Please, fight.
You gotta fight.
You have to fight, Pa. We don't just give up. Any of us.
Okay.
Okay?
Okay. I'll think about it.
Oh, thank you, Pa. Thank you, Abby.
Now can we play another game?
I'll grab some more beers. So, what are you really gonna do?
Truth be told, whatever gets your mother off my ass. You think you two were mad at me for keeping secrets? But it's good to see you and David on the same side of things for a change.
See, they both would have been pissed if I told him it's his life.
You know it, Javier. That'll be me. Letters on a rock that nobody wants to visit. I know you think you're strong enough to handle that alone. And so does your brother. And you're both wrong. You have to take care of each other. You two are all I'll leave behind. Like Gabe and Mariana will be for David. Legacy, Javier. It's all anyone leaves behind. That and their bones. Be brothers. Before it's too late. That's not too much to ask. One last favor for your old man.
You got it.
Pa, I'll try.
As hard as you can.
As hard as I can.
I still need to pay David.
Pa,
Wait, if you had just won the game, we wouldn't have had this problem.
Very true.
blaming me for all this. I'm depending on you.
Everything's Javi's fault.
We both are.
Everything is Javi's fault. The whole Walker apocalypse, that was his fault too. Somehow. I don't know how, but it was his fault. I don't know if they mentioned it in the actual shows on how the Walkers came to be. And now we go back to this shit.
Kate!
Oh, it's X. You fuckers are still shooting at me? You fuckers. Oh, it's A. I was trying to tap B. Get off of me! Ew! He's in her head. Get fucked. Oh, she's not in there.
Kate! Kate!
Cool, I'm all alone. Ah, get out of here, you.
Kate! David! David, over here!
Hi, David.
Where's Kate? She's not here. She must have gotten out. If something's happened to her, if you've gotten her, you better hope she's alive. Shut up for once and help me find her. What do you think I'm doing?
Yeah, chill out, David.
Kate!
Also, how did David know that about Kate being around here?
Kate!
That's not Kate. Do you remember Kate having a ponytail? Oh, it's Y. Why is it Y? There's Kate.
You.
Kate, I'm so glad
Harvey, thank God you're all right. I'm just glad you're still in one piece. Thanks for making it back to me.
you're alive. I thought I lost you back there.
Same.
Hi David, how's it going?
What the hell's the matter with you two? Focus on your surroundings.
Thanks for the save.
There's Gabe and Clem.
Lead the way, Javi.
Whooping!
Get the knee, like this.
Clem has become the master.
Nice.
I got a great teacher. You guys all right?
Yeah.
I'm fine.
Look at them. There's so many.
We'll be safer inside. Get in.
Nice intro. But yeah, if anything, this episode was kind of rushed because a lot of people wanted it to be out as soon as possible. They really wanted to see what happened, so yeah, there will be some stuff that may not be well in this episode, but you know.
That should hold them for now. You put up a good fight out there.
I don't care what you think.
Gabriel, do not take that tone with me.
You murdered that man after they let you go. You're a killer. Just like they said.
You did that?
You don't understand. It was them or us. I had to do it. They would never let us go. They still would have killed us, sooner or later. You screwed up, David.
Well, I didn't mean to go that
Completely
far.
out of control. Now everyone in town's gonna think you've lost your mind.
His brains splattered all over me.
are my son. I am doing what any parent would do to keep you safe. You do not get to judge my actions. Do you hear me? Hey, you do not walk away from me. When someone speaks to you, you stand up and answer them.
David, that's enough. He's not a little boy. He doesn't need that from you.
What he needs is to learn to keep his opinions to himself until he understands what the hell he's talking about.
I think he does.
I'm trying to protect you, Gabe. I lost you once. I won't let it happen again. Okay?
We made it through alive. Let's just be glad about that.
We need to check the other entrances. Make sure we're safe. Gabe, want to help me out?
Javi?
Gabriel.
Just be careful, buddy. A lot of muertos out there.
Gabe and I will watch each other's backs.
I'll help too.
Okay.
Okay.
Hey, Clem's with them. It's fine.
It's not that. It's... Let's just... I'm all over the place. I need to focus on something. Anything. Just need to focus. On whatever.
Let's see if there's any way we can help.
You really think there is? After the damage we've done?
Let's find out.
Let's go.
Well.
Oh my god. This is a fucking nightmare.
Mommy, it's them.
Hi.
I'm glad Mariana didn't live to see this. To see what her father's become. To see what I've done. She'd be just like that little boy. Scared that the monsters are coming after her next. She would never trust us again. And I wouldn't blame her.
Kate, come on. We're not monsters.
I don't know who we are anymore. But it's not the people she knew. I did this to them.
How did he die?
Hole is there because of me. This is all my fault.
What happened was an accident. A bad one, but still. You didn't do it on purpose.
But it's still my fault. I can't leave until I make this right. All of this. Let's fix this. As best we can.
All right, Kate. Let's make things right.
I don't
Yeah.
know if it's actually possible. But I feel a lot better knowing you're there too.
Hi. Episode 5, From the Gallows. Don't know if you guys really saw the title. Traitor! After all, I kept all your buddies alive too.
You've got a lot of nerve showing up here. After the bullshit you pulled. You're unbelievable. Absolutely unbelievable.
Oh, I've got a lot of nerve. Everything that happened is because of you. This is all your fault.
I told you I didn't want to leave. You didn't listen. Joan did.
Why did you tell Joan what we were doing?
I was triaging a bad situation. Their doctor is barely functioning. And before you guys fucked it all up, their walls worked. It's not only about me. I can actually save lives here. Not just stitch them up and hope for the best. These people will die without me, Javi. I know she, well,
Fucked us over. But she's trying to help them. She's trying to make something right. That's worth forgiving, right? She's trying. That counts.
She's doing a good thing now. But she's got a long way to go before I forgive her.
You're one to talk. We should try to help. Not everyone here is guilty.
Bird, is that you, darling?
I'm here, handsome.
Vernon Rufus. What's wrong with him?
Bitten. He's slipping in and out of delirium.
We have to find Ada. We have to find our daughter.
I know that guy. We had a situation. He's lucky I didn't shoot him.
Looks like his luck just ran out.
Let them have a minute. It's the least we can do.
Y'all get over here. You gotta cut his arm off.
It's too far along. I'm sorry.
Bullshit. It can work. I've seen it.
Do you want his last moments alive to be more painful than they need to be?
I just want to try. I can't lose everyone. Please. I'm begging you. Please.
No way. I'm not a doctor. They're the only ones who should do that.
I already said no.
He's gonna fucking die.
So much else.
Vern, you need to put him down when he turns. That's an order.
I want to help you. Okay. Well,
Oh.
Fucking dead because of you.
Hey, easy.
You blew a hole in our wall. Got my little girl killed. Got my whole fucking family killed. Richmond was fine until your stupid
Easy,
ass
bro.
showed up. We're dead fucking meat, David. Might as well take out this asshole while I can.
Vern,
Shut up.
I didn't mean for this to happen. I'm so sorry about your daughter.
You can apologize to her face in just a second.
stand down. That's an order.
Kate.
Oh,
No.
Kate.
Vernon, this is all because of me. I caused the explosion. I killed your daughter. Please, forgive me. It's my fault. Please.
I am begging you. I hardly have any family left. Please don't take any more away from me.
Oh, David.
Holy shit! Oh my god!
David,
Oh, come on. He wasn't dead
My
yet.
God. Dad,
You're welcome, Javi.
that dead guy.
David, what are you doing?
This isn't right.
David! Oh my god, this is unacceptable.
She wasn't gonna shoot!
Believe me, she was. Because I would have.
Damn.
No!
Ouch.
Dave! I'm sorry, that was an accident.
You were going to kill her.
She was going for her gun!
Look at her.
He's far away from her gun.
Dave,
She can't even stand up. What the hell is wrong with you?
it was over the line, Gabe. You're right. Gabe, I'm sorry. I didn't mean to do that to you. You know that.
Why the hell are you all looking at me that way?
They're scared, David. Of what? I'm protecting them.
Why are you pointing a gun at us?
So I'm all alone. Fine then. You people are on your own.
Such an asshole.
I've seen that look in his eyes before. You should go after him.
David's going cuckoo, cuckoo. He was definitely over the line in that circumstance.
David? What are you doing?
No, don't jump. Starts recording. All right, now jump.
Come on. Just take a step back. wouldn't want to, you know, slip or something.
Come over here. Or are you afraid of me too? I know the rest of them are. Right?
I'm a lot more afraid of falling. And I'm even more afraid of landing.
There's nothing to be afraid of. You'd be over in an instant.
That's a true fact. I'm actually kind of scared of heights.
My wife, Javi,
A little bit, not too much.
my son, they look at me differently.
Maybe you're seeing them differently.
I want to show you something. Stand with me.
Okay, for you, brother. Also, he reached his hand out and... Oh, yeah, that's a lot of walkers.
Why the hell are you smiling?
See that sewer line over there? Perfect placement for a trench. That hill about 100 paces west of it. A sniper's wildest dream come true. I'm a soldier, Javi. I see this landscape like a painter sees a blank canvas. Like how you used to see a baseball diamond. I'm a soldier. This makes sense to me. I was made for this. I thrive in this.
Baseball was a lifetime ago. I miss it so fucking much.
When I wasn't deployed, I'd miss being out in the field. Now that's all I am. Every day. A soldier isn't a husband. Or a father. A soldier is a soldier. Nothing else. Nothing. Nothing at all.
Call yourself whatever you want. I still see you as my brother.
That is kind of you to say, Javi. I wish I had your heart sometimes.
Now give me a heart.
I want to change, Javi. I always have.
Really? All you ever tried to do was get me to change.
Only because I couldn't bring myself to do it first. It's the one war I could never win. And I'm wondering why. Is it because I don't know how? Or because it's impossible to change who you really are?
There's a way. There always is. No matter how lost you are. You just have to keep looking until you find it.
Looks pretty messy.
For now.
Maybe you're right.
Maybe.
Just gotta live long enough to find out.
Just like with anything else. I did what you asked.
You did. Thanks for that.
So now will you step back?
Sure.
I found them! They're up here! Be careful, Javi. I ran into...
Oh, hi, Trip.
He was
How's
still
it
up
going,
there.
buddy?
The muertos were everywhere. We got him inside just in time. So we let him in. There were so many muertos out there.
Thank God you're okay, man. I was worried. Trip. About earlier.
Yeah, about that. I ain't gonna punch you in the teeth, though I got every right.
Really? Figured you'd put up a little bit of a fight.
Oh, I hope nothing more, but I just can't shake this slippery feeling I got. Like I'm standing in shoes that don't quite fit. You picked me to die, and someone else did instead. Ain't sitting right. Not one bit.
I knew she wouldn't shoot you. I knew she was going to shoot Ava instead.
Don't bullshit a bullshitter, partner.
No, I did. I promised you that. I knew.
You picked Ava. After Eleanor, I'm done trying to sort out what's in other people's hearts. Let's just figure out this shit before more piles on.
Right on, man.
They're pouring in.
It's even worse than you think. The streets are overrun. Nowhere to go except inside the buildings, and those smelly fuckers are beating down every door. We're sitting goddamn ducks here. Everyone in town is.
Jesus Christ. What the fuck have we done?
So what do we do?
Where's
I
Conrad?
don't want to die up here.
None of us do, Gabe. Stabilize the city. Figure out how to make it safer for everyone.
I saw construction vehicles when we got the armored
Kate
truck.
likes your
We
plan.
can use this to stop the Muertos, seal the breach, and save Richmond.
That's over by the motor pool at the water tower. We could use the highway overpass to get to the water tower. Come on. Let's jump.
Let's jump. Yeah, let's jump. Sorry, that was just too funny to see.
We can use the highway overpass to get to the water
I just had to show off that death. It's pretty funny. How you could just die right there. Alright, we'll properly jump this time.
Come on. It's an easy jump.
It just seems like everything's nice and peaceful at first, and it's like, alright, we got a plan, let's do this. Yeah! I'm dead. Everyone's like, Javi, no!
Keep your eyes open. Stay aware of your surroundings. All of you. Let's move out. When we found Kate earlier, she hugged you. Why do you think she hugged you? Why was that? Just wondering.
Ask her yourself.
If you want to know, then ask her. She won't even make eye contact with me.
Alright, off-topic things. Let's change the subject. Hey, I remember that guy. He's the guy who stabbed me.
We need to be careful up here, or else the exact same thing will happen to us. Stay sharp and do not fire your guns. We're gonna be fine. That guy was all alone. We're not.
Who made him in charge? I just want to ask that real quick. No one elected David to be the leader.
Everyone hold back. Let Hobby and I clear out these walkers.
Swing bada bada.
Good to go. Let's move.
Ah, great. Now there's a pile of walkers on the way.
You okay, bud?
Maybe we shouldn't be walking. Maybe we should be running. Because they're like right behind us.
Dad used to ask me what I wanted to be when I was a man. And I pointed him. He always liked that. I thought he was such a great guy. I would always make him smile. Every time.
Yeah. Lots of kids hero worship like that. It's part of the job.
Yeah, I guess it was.
Yeah, maybe let's pick up the pace. There's like a few more behind us.
Like your uncle. He told me that all the time. Don't be a man who relies on other people to solve your problems. Because then you're not a man at all. I used to think he was right. Not anymore though, Javi. I can only hope I grow up to be like you.
Oh, thank you.
So, here's hoping.
Oh, thanks, buddy. It means a lot.
Sorry I never really said it before. I should have.
Thanks a million.
You're welcome, Emily. You took such good care of me. Now we need to take care of Dad. He's the one that needs our help.
Yeah, now let's pick up the pace here. There's a herd of walkers heading right behind us.
You're gonna have to go around the side.
There's barely any room.
No time to waste. Come on.
know, I didn't think there was much that could scare me anymore. And yet, here we are. Just goes to show you, life is full of surprises.
Fear is the coffee of emotions that wakes you up, keeps you sharp, can be your friend if you let it.
Okay, pick up the pace, pick up the pace, gotta keep walking, pick up the pace, pick up the pace, pick up the pace. Fucker!
Take my hand, man!
Thank you!
Thanks, Trent. That was... Shit my nuts! Ah, fuck you, fuckstick!
Son of a goddamn. This ain't nothing. Once we're back on the ground, that's when this shit's really gonna get scary. Got a bad feeling.
Also, in that situation,
It's nasty down there. Can't even describe it.
You just saved my life. Thanks, Trent. I'm glad you have my back.
and right there, if you had Ava instead of Trip, Ava would have died right there and then. I just want to say that out. And it is a very quick and not emotional goodbye.
Have to get across.
It really is.
I know Gabe doesn't see it, but David really is trying to look out for him. He's not doing the best job, but no one gives you a rule book to raise a kid.
And they sure as shit don't.
There's just one thing I don't get, though. Did David really think he was helping AJ by letting him go? Why did he stop guarding him?
Parenting isn't easy. You give them all you got. They tell you it's not enough, but you love the little shits anyway. Come on, you must have learned that too.
I did. That's what makes it even harder to understand, though. After you put in all that work, so much of your heart.
AJ was a brat.
Excuse me?
He lived with me after we kicked you out, Clem. I'd already raised 2 kids. Ought to be a piece of cake. Not with that tyrant.
Is that why you gave him away?
We had a bad winter. Destroyed every crop we had. I couldn't leave Richmond. And AJ couldn't stay in Richmond. I gave AJ to Lingard and told him to do whatever he had to save his life. I miss that brat. Never asked Lingard about it again. Though I wanted to. Often.
Sounds like it was your only option. You did the right thing.
I hope so. I think about it. Every day. It wasn't easy, Clem. Remember, as far as I knew, I'd already lost 2 children. It wasn't any easier with number 3.
It's never easy.
I'm gonna keep you alive. Keep all of us alive. And hope that that's enough. Enough
Don't
to
make
tell
promises you can't keep.
He was your responsibility, no matter what.
I thought it was best.
You thought wrong.
Yeah. Maybe I did.
Holy shit. Chopped it right in half.
Let's look down here.
There's the other half.
I see.
The hell happened here? Well, there's the water tower. Not too far away.
Grab. I see potential.
back.
We should go lightest to heaviest. That way it won't break on the first swing.
I'll go first, Clem.
Get a long run up, but not too long. If you take too many quick steps, you'll propel yourself upward instead of out.
David, he's got this.
She's right. I do.
He made it.
Come on, Clem. Your turn.
Clam Scott can't die. She has the plot armor.
For the record, I do not trust this thing. Not at all. It's one thing for the kids to swing across, but us?
You've got this. I've seen you do things that are way scarier.
Okay, I can do it.
Now 3 muscular men have to cross.
David, you're up.
You're the little brother. You should go first. Oh, you're definitely lighter.
Aw, come on. You know the drill. Age before beauty.
You fucker.
Uh-oh. Why didn't we do that?
Brother,
Trick. You don't have to.
just go before I throw you across.
Here we go! Ah, fuck.
Honey!
Hang on!
Up it does he. Ba-bam! Bang. Ah, X. Uh-oh.
Trick!
It's all right, y'all.
Trip, no!
We should go back for him.
Now, don't be fucking thick. I can handle this. Oh, shit.
No, you're fucking screwed!
Trip!
Don't give up!
Oh my god.
Can't say anything.
Y'all head out now. I don't want you seeing this.
Fucker! Trick! No!
And there he goes.
He went out fighting. I hope I do too.
I'm sorry about your friend, Javi. He seemed like a good guy. Kind of guy you want on your side in a fight. It's priceless.
How am I gonna break this news to Conrad?
We're almost there.
Speaking of Conrad, where's Conrad? Yeah. Trips is definitely a lot more emotional at this point, and he survives longer. One of the few reasons why I chose him. Poor Trip. Anyways, to the water towers.
I miss when all we did was track the herd.
Now we're in the thick of it.
Distance.
We need to get down there. We're not getting anywhere without one of those
Oh.
vehicles.
It's not like we can just ask all those walkers to move out of the way.
How about we make some noise and distract them? We could use that generator.
That's a great idea, Gabe. When'd you get so smart, Gabe? You really aren't the same kid I remembered. I'm impressed, really. It's pretty obvious. You should have tried noticing.
Definitely paying attention from now on.
Proud of you, Gabe.
Thanks.
We still gotta get to the generator somehow.
Cut a walker open and cover yourself with its guts. Then you can slip right through them.
Oh yeah, that's a thing.
What?
Ugh. Hey, please tell me you're kidding. I said please.
I said please.
So, who's gonna do it? You know, you do kinda owe me one. You let Conrad use me as trade. That wasn't very polite.
Hey, I said I was sorry.
If it makes us even.
Look, it smells really bad. Like, way worse than you think.
You'll do.
Come here, friend. Wait, where? I did not see where I could stab him. Excuse me. Where was I supposed to stab?
So, who's gonna do
We're
it?
starting from here.
You know, you do kinda owe me one.
I get it. You don't have to guilt trip me again. I know. I know. I put you. Yeah.
It makes us even.
Look, it smells really bad. Like, way worse than you think.
Gee, thanks.
You'll do.
Oh, there it is. It never appears right at the start, so it's like, what? I almost fucking failed that again, because I didn't know where to fucking...
Okay. You can do this, Javier. Holy fucking... Ah, God. Oh. Okay. Let me sick.
Use.
This sucks. Do you just literally eat shit all day long? Is that why you smell so bad? Okay. That better be enough.
Go back. Go back. Go back. Why is this a scene? Let's try to avoid. Oh, you have pupils. Hi. I didn't think you had pupils. Try not to run into too many of them. Hi, sir. What if I decide to go back? I can't go back. Hi. I think I made it. Or at least I'm close to making. I was on the far right, excuse me. Hello. I guess we're here. I was trying to find a special death, but I can't remember how it worked. Oh well. It's a pretty very interesting death scene as well.
We did it, Javi.
Barely.
Oh god, are we gonna be in the dark?
Now that we're here, we gotta find something to seal the breach with. All we need is the right vehicle.
That's not gonna do that.
That's not gonna do the job, man.
Yes, it is.
What are you doing?
The right thing. I'm leaving. We're all leaving.
What? And going where? You saw it yourself. We're surrounded by the herd.
I'm taking my family out of here. You helped keep them safe, Clem. You're coming too. Let's go. Everyone. We can't wait around.
This is bullshit, David.
Absolutely not. Everyone in Richmond will die without us. They don't matter, Poppy. Don't you get that?
And you were a leader here before?
This all started the day we knocked on Richmond's door. We brought this on these people, all of us. We can't abandon them. Not after what we've done.
We're going home, Kate. Back to the last place we were a family. We're starting over. We're all together again. Finally.
It's time. All of us. A new day, a new life.
What about here, man? Make Richmond our new home.
Richmond is gone, Poppy. I'm not gonna let the people I love die trying to save a dead dream.
I'll go with you, Dad.
Really?
He's my father, Clem. I'm sorry, but you really wouldn't understand.
I also don't understand.
Abe, is this what you really want?
I know it's scary out there, but I have to.
You don't have to be afraid, Gabe. I won't let what happened to Mariana happen to you. You have my word. I will protect you the right way.
That's fucking bullshit, David. She was lucky to have us. At least we were actually around originally.
Javi, just stop. This is what I want.
I understand, Gabe. I'm still going back. I won't be able to live with myself if I don't try to help the people in Richmond.
You won't be able to live at all if you do that. Richmond is compromised. Doesn't matter if there were 5 of us trying to save it or 500. We'd all die.
I know a losing battle when I see one. We're moving out. Everybody get in. That's an order.
Damn!
What will it take, David? What will it take to show you that you do not get to do that? We are not your soldiers. Run away home. Be a deserter. I am done with you. Let's go, Javi.
Why the fuck do you think he would go with you?
Ooh la la, we're making the Frenchie. What the fuck did I just say?
Bobby! David, I thought you were dead. We were together in that van for years, David. I mean, years! You shouldn't be so surprised.
I should have known. I should have known the night Pa died. The night you weren't there.
Blood is worthless to you, just like he was to you, just like I am to you. Well, it's time for you to finally learn what blood really means.
Ow.
Dad!
What do you have to say for yourself, brother?
David! Stop it!
I love you.
His expression gets me every time. It's like, the fuck?
Jesus Christ, stop!
I gotta keep my promise to Pa.
How fucking dare
That's
you?
enough!
I love you. No, Stop saying that!
I will not fight back.
Dad, no!
I am a man of peace.
Gabe! Oh my god!
You're not taking my family from me!
David, no!
I'm gonna fucking kill you!
Fucking stop it!
Rise. I'm not gonna fight back, but Clem will.
Holy shit!
Hey, you thought you killed him for a second, did ya? Oh, well, I mean, we were making a whole lot of fucking noise. Goodbye. Okay, we just looked at the ground for a second.
David!
Oh,
What the hell
God.
is he doing?
David took him. We can't wait any longer. We have to go help Richmond. I'm getting on that bulldozer.
But Gabe!
Gabe wanted to go. He did. We all heard it. You're right. I'm going to save Richmond. Someone has to.
I'll use that motorcycle and go after Gabe. Javi, you should help Kate.
What about you, Clem?
I
Oh,
can take care of myself.
We're out of time.
Javi, I'm
to go after
sorry.
Gabe, okay.
I've been here before, more than once. It's not gonna end well for everyone. You have to decide.
Alrighty, now this is a very interesting ending,
I know that.
Don't worry about me, Javi. I'll be okay.
Okay, hang on. I'm gonna hit this for a second. I want to explain something before we continue on. So, I don't know how you can really get these kind of different endings, but Clem will either decide to go after Gabe, actually just go and help Kate, or if we decide to go with Kate in that circumstance, or she'll decide to do the opposite of what I'm gonna do, or literally do the same thing I'm gonna do, which is very interesting. I really don't know how you can really get to that point, but honestly, in this case, I think I found the one where it would kind of work out for me in this case. So, yeah, and I already know my choose, for at least the best ending, I guess. Like, the better ending. Like, I have the option to pick it, so that's what I'm gonna pick.
We're running out of time.
I'm gonna help Kate with Richmond. You get Gabe.
I can't let Kate go by herself. It's too dangerous. I'm going with Kate to save the city.
Okay, I understand.
Be careful out there, Clem.
You too. Both of you.
If we're gonna drive into the herd, we're gonna need these.
So if you want the best ending, make sure you look at all the 5 episodes I've done so you guys know exactly what to do. But yeah, it's very interesting. I don't know how you would choose the options with Clem. I don't know if it's in the past situations where you pick those certain options to get to where Clem is. I haven't really ever figured that out. So, yeah.
There's a happy sight.
It's Jesus!
Gate open.
Almost didn't recognize you, Jesus.
Once I got in contact with my people, I headed right back. Had to make sure you folks were safe.
I think I'm getting the hang of this.
We'll keep the muertos away. Just get me to the gate so I can open it up.
I was not ready. Fuck you.
We're almost there. Javi, get in the busket. Now let's get to the top of the gate.
Musket?
The thing in the front. The scooper thing. Whatever.
The scooper thing. That's why. God, I keep pressing B when I think it's Y. Oh, get fucked. You're a pancake now.
Javi, the busket.
Right. Yeah, busket.
Let's get folks outside.
Oh, hi. Oh, goodbye. I think it was the green one. Yeah, it was. Okay.
You did it, Hobby!
Bingo.
Let's get inside and wrangle the walkers together. If we get them in one group, we can lead them right out.
Alrighty. Funny enough, if you do the Gabe thing, you do come back and do that little portion again, kind of. At least with opening the gate and stuff, which is kind of weird. How did Kate then get in if it was just her coming in and the door was still closed? There's the patch.
Full steam ahead.
Oh, it's B. Every time I think it's B, it's Y, and whenever I think it's Y, it's B. That time I knew it was Y. X. A. Haha! I am smart! Oh, hi. Fuck you. Oh, I had to press it again. Fuck you.
Fuck this.
Oh god, why is there combinations?
They're piling up on the thing. The basket.
Shit, I'm empty.
Here, take over.
Alright, guess we're driving.
Let's put the brakes on the damn truck.
Okay. I thought I had to steer. I was like, oh boy. Here we go. I'm making pancakes! Pancakes, pancakes. I love pancakes.
Here we go.
Oh, I'm a pancake now. Oh, jeez. I almost forgot to make a joke with the walkers. Had to at least put something out there, you know? Alright, we're going to stop you because there's a lot of us. Yeah, we're gonna stop you. Blah. Oh, it's blocked now.
That's it. Let's get out of here.
Jesus, over here. We need to round up these walkers. Head them towards the gate.
Welcome back.
I thought we were coming back to, well, not to this. It's just a little surprising, that's all.
This? Huh, this is just another Tuesday in Richmond.
We need to get it under control. Trouble in one place usually finds its way to another.
Javi, look. It's Clem.
And then,
Gabe?
and Gabe. I almost forgot his name for a second.
No, he's fine. He's just banged up.
What happened, Clem?
Their car got overrun with walkers and crashed. I was barely able to save Gabe.
What about David?
David's dead.
I'm just glad you found Gabe in time. Thank you.
Thank you for saving Gabe. I don't know what I'd do if I lost him too.
Of course. When I got there, it looked like David had turned. And that Gabe had to stop him.
Oh, God. Gabe. It's horrible.
Hobby? My dad, he...
I know, buddy. He's gone.
No, he wanted me to tell you to take care of each other.
Where did you find them?
A little ways outside of town, not too far.
Can you take Gabe somewhere safe?
Yeah, sure.
Come on, Javi.
Where are we going?
A funeral.
That's nice. I will kind of explain the other endings, but like I'll make sure to also leave the video at that time, just so you guys don't get spoiled, in case you don't want to be spoiled. If you don't care, then I'll tell you guys. It's a roadkill Christmas.
Over here, kid. It's this way. Oh my God. Poor David.
Poor Gabe. I can't imagine.
I had to do the same thing to Bob after he turned.
Oh my God, that's right. Oh, Javi, I'm sorry. He talked about this every day. What to do when he died. He was convinced it would happen in the field. Every day. As common as talking about the weather.
Not surprising. He was a soldier.
I used to hate talking about it, but it seemed to soothe him. He'd talk about his military funeral the way that other people talked about retirement plans. He'd only change the subject if I promised I'd bury these. He didn't care about burying his body. As far as he was concerned, this was him. Help me dig. It doesn't have to be much. We should probably say something. That's what you do. Usually.
Stay calm this time.
I'm gonna keep watching out for Gabe. We'll take care of each other. Do you want to say something?
Let's go.
And her wedding ring. Three days later. Oh, look at all the dead people. Where's Conrad? He's still alive. Oh, this one. Oh, Clint, he didn't deserve to die.
It was his own fault. If you regret helping me, if you're feeling any guilt, bury it. I mean it. Don't let it eat you up inside.
We need to move on. Move forward.
We do. And we will. Usually the quiet scares me.
What about now?
There's a lot of work to be done. The herd could come back. Still, though, I feel more calm here than I ever did in an old van on streets with no streetlights. We earned this, Javi. We earned feeling calm in the quiet. Let's start a family.
I don't want children.
You're on. Let's start a family.
You don't think it's selfish? It's not the safest world outside of Richmond. Or inside it, truth be told.
So long as I got you, I'm not too worried about it.
Oh, they're in love. Blech.
We'll be up there before we know it.
Better do something worthwhile in the meantime.
Like start a family? Nice. We're actually almost done with the episode. There's still a little bit left. There's Conrad. He's right in front of us, by the way, if you couldn't tell. And Conrad doesn't show up for the entire episode, and this is where he shows up. Where has he been between episode 4 and now?
Something you could ignore. It had its weight. It seemed to her she had better not form the practice of ignoring death. If she tried it, death would find a way to answer back. It would take another of her loved ones to remind her to respect it.
What's that you're reading?
Oh, some old book Francine always tried to get me to read. Cowboys and shit like that. Told her it wasn't my style. She would insist, though. And I'd insist right back otherwise.
Francine must have good taste. Looks like you're enjoying it.
Just don't tell Francine.
Yeah, since they were such in a rush, this is the only time they can add Conrad. You know?
Heading out?
Yes, indeed. We came here to put an end to the raiding. Looks like that's been done. Glad we got it settled. Gotta move on.
I like you, Jesus.
I gotta admit, man, you're a fucking badass.
You're a real charmer. You know that. Through and through.
Meant to tell you, that armor you got is great.
Oh. Well, thanks. It gets the job done. I don't mean to
Oh, did I get the flirt in the wrong direction?
It was my pleasure.
It kind of seems like they're flirting at that moment, isn't it?
That's what this place can be if you let it. Trust me, though. Life within walls is a hell of a lot different than life on the road. Don't take shortcuts like jump. You gotta do the right thing. Always. Good days, and especially bad.
Absolutely. The right thing. No matter what.
Good to hear. I read people pretty well. Little gift of mine. You're a capable guy, Javi. Change is in the air here. You can lead that change, and I think you should. For the better. God knows this town could use it.
You know what? I'm gonna step up. Lead this place in the right direction.
As far as I'm concerned, Richmond's in much better hands than it was.
Yeah.
Hey, Jesus?
Hey, Gabe.
Thanks for, not letting me get killed, and for coming back to help us.
Yeah. Thanks for that, man.
Pay it forward. Be vigilant. Trouble never stays too far away.
Hey, Clem. Ah, Mr. Lingard.
You're alive.
Don't remind me. I'm not gonna say thank you for keeping me alive, but I'm gonna try and find something out there that might make me say thank you. Someday.
So where's AJ? Tell me. Where?
Start saving your soul today. Tell us where AJ is.
Don't know how much of that soul I got left.
Please.
What the hell? He's at McCarroll Ranch. It's not too far from here.
There you go.
That's where we left him, at least.
Thank you. Good luck out there, Doctor.
So Clem has a new mission.
You're out of here too, huh?
Yeah. It's time. I have to find AJ Hobby. I've waited so long. But could you do me one last favor before I leave?
And the favor is... Clem? What's the favor? Huh? A haircut.
I used to do this for my niece.
That's nice of you.
She thought I was terrible at it.
For you?
None of your business.
I'm really gonna miss Gabe. I mean, he's super annoying sometimes, but I've gotten used to having him around. At least to have someone to talk to, even if he is...
The dude's got a crush on you.
Not that he said anything to me in particular, but you know the guy's got a Mondo crush on you, right?
He does not.
Oh my gosh, you have a crush on him too.
I do not.
You both have my blessing.
I'm gonna stab you with those scissors. I have to see AJ Hobby. I have to see that he's okay. Do you think he remembers me? At least a little?
Who could forget you, Clem? No one who knew you, I guarantee it.
That much is true.
Maybe. Everyone told us he was better off. After everything that's happened, I'm starting to think they're right. I don't know if I was a good mom or not. I can't stop thinking about it. I really wish I could.
It's not about good or not good. You kept him alive. You did your job.
Until someone else had to do it for me. Gabe told me you used to play baseball.
I did. I loved it.
He told me you fucked it all up, too.
Yep. Sure did.
Well, you survived,
I had to.
but you loved it. How do you survive that? How? If you really loved it, how?
You get back out there and find something better.
There may not be something better out there.
You won't know until you step outside.
Which we can't do.
All done.
Well, how's it look?
Looks good.
You know what? I'll grab your hat.
Oh, come on. She's like, I look like a boy.
Remember this team. Your dad ever teach you about baseball?
No, not really.
When you come back, I'll tell you all about it.
It's a deal. If I bring AJ back with me, will you teach him too?
Bring him back.
You bet. He belongs with you, Clementine. Bring it back.
Time to say farewell to Clem. Well, for us, it's say farewell to Javi and the others. Look at that, she's got a jacket. Aww. I consider this ending to be probably the best one. Just in case. Because I think there's also a scene after all this. Episode 5, From the Gallows. But, yeah, that was... Oh, okay, now we get to see some other stuff. Your experience with David was brotherly. You accepted David's hand after he punched you on the night of your father's died. You supported David's plan to meet in the house in Richmond. In his time of need, you stood by David. Gabe had to brain his own father after he turned. Okay. Your experience with Kate was romantic. You kissed Kate in the junkyard. You rejected Kate's plan to leave Richmond. Ooh. Well, still. You told Kate you wanted a future with her. You told Kate you wanted to start a family with her. Nice. Your experience with Gabe was caring. You made Gabe happy by agreeing to stay in the trailer for the night. You told Gabe the truth about his neighbor friend. You helped Kate save Richmond before going after Gabe. Well, still. Clementine took care of that. Oh yeah, and then some of the other ones. Do Frontier Story. Rip Trip. You reassured Trip by promising you wouldn't cause trouble in Prescott. Then when you went behind Trip's back and got to get to the junkyard sooner, it ended up saved Trip. Trip saved your life on the hour pass, and you now chose to saved him. Oh, yeah. And Eleanor, who literally lives after all this and only appears in that one scene, you took Eleanor up on the offer to sneak away to the junkyard. Eleanor informed Joan about your plans to save David. Immediately, you did not forgive Eleanor for betray. I mean, yeah, if you're going to betray someone like that, that's not really cool, you know? Oops, I pressed A. That's fine. Ava dead. Clementine declined Ava's offer to meet the New Frontier. Ava helped you get into the armory because you showed soldiery with David. Finally, you picked Ava to live, but Joan shot her to teach you a lesson. Clementine headed Lingard's medicine advice regarding AJ. Then you refused to leave Lingard lethal injection. After the chaos, Lingard told you AJ is located. Conrad lived. You coached Francine through Conrad's poker game. In the end, Conrad wouldn't have made it without you. Also, you told Conrad that Francine had a good taste in books. And I guess there's not really much to say with Conrad, since, well, you could have killed him in 3 previous episodes. That's why he wasn't really showing up at most. When you met him, you trusted Jesus and didn't bind his hands. Then you promised Jesus to always do the right thing and help out Richmond survive. Lastly, you promised Jesus you would help lead Richmond. Joan is ... You told Joan the New Frontier was to blame for Mariana's death. Then you brought Max to expose Joan to Richmond's consul. Certainly Joan's whereabouts are unknown. The thing is, if you decided to shoot Joan, Joan would have died, and then Clint would have been the one mystery gone. Clint kicked you out of Richmond for stealing gas. Didn't know, Jesus. When you took Clint's deal and spared Joan's life, finally David shot Clint on stage after you agreed to Clint's deal. Alright, and here we go with the other things. A lot of people went for the stand on David on the ledge. Makes sense. What did you say to David? Love for Kay. That was a major choice, really? Players came clean about your relationship with Kate, confessed your love. I didn't think that really mattered. Did you fight back? A lot of people didn't, but the 36% of you that did, fuck you. Did you go after Gabe or Kate? Went with Kate to seal the breach in Richmond. Sorry, Gabe, but I mean, you're alive. Did Clem come along with you? After the fight with David, Clem followed her own plan, splitting up with you. Huh, wait. After the fight with David... Okay. I still don't know how that... Does it involve that last beatdown or something? Like, I don't know, because there's, like, a couple other options for her to do other things, like, either... Well, I mean, I guess splitting up, like... Splitting up is more of a better option. More people survive. I just want to say that. Your Clementine became uncompromised, unstoppable, unbitten. There's a lot of stuff to read here. I'm going to stop the record and start another one because there's still a bit to say. Okay, I'm back. Anyways, when tragedy struck the Wellington community, Clementine had only seconds to grab her friend Kenny's hat before she and AJ were forced back to the road by themselves. That was from before. Right, because these are options we picked from before. I wonder if these even... Like, I don't know the exact choices we had to make with Clementine in that case. After overcoming strong misgiving about joining the new frontier, Clem accepted the rules and tried to make the best of situation even when it backfired. When Javi and David fought at the water tower, Clem remembered a similar fight long ago. She took control of the situation by putting a gun to David's head, stopping the violence before it escalated. I never actually considered that. Because remember in episode 5 in season 2, Kenny and Jane were pretty much in the same situation. That they were literally fighting to death, really, and Clem had to choose between one of them. Even though Clem didn't really kill either David or, you know. Once David abandoned the group, Clem recognized the danger he and Gabe were in. Despite her history with David, Clem was determined to be a better person and follow his truck into danger in hopes of helping him. Okay. Interesting. And just kind of make it so you guys barely hear this. Sorry, but like, apparently this part is copyrighted, so I have to turn it down in this case, so I only left it on 1 so I can hear it a bit still. There's nothing much in this scene. It's just Clem coming back to an area in season 2. Or, well, not season 2, episode 2 of this season. Clementine's story will continue. Alrighty. Yeah, and there's still a little bit I want to talk about in this last bit of season 3, which, yep, this is the end. But yeah, a lot of stuff to go over. Like I said before, I really don't know with Clementine's choice near the end because, like I was mentioning earlier in the episode, Clem can either choose to go after Gabe, go help Kate herself, like with the choices you've made in your story. I don't know where the points would be. There's also 2 others where Clem sticks by her side, which I think in those circumstances, I think you would have like a perfect relationship with Clem at the time. So yeah, there's that. And in the other case, go the opposite direction with you, which in that case I feel like that would be more if you had a terrible relationship with her and you went behind her back multiple times. Now, I guess I was kind of in between because, I mean, I tried to stick with her most of the times, but like with Conrad, I wanted to keep him alive. in that circumstances. So, I will say some of the endings, but I'm not gonna say them just yet. I want to save them for later so I can talk about more of the other stuff before you guys leave, because obviously if you don't want to get spoiled, you don't want to have that. But yeah, with Conrad's absence in this episode, I do get it, because like, how many people do you think would actually have Conrad survive through episodes 2, 3, and 4, especially 4 being a quick time event and all that? Like, I guess it would be pretty hard to add Conrad that far, especially since a lot of people normally picked, like, killing Conrad to not trade Clem and whatnot. But hey, I think that worked out for my favor anyways. But yeah, like, it's really hard to show Conrad in that episode if that was the case. They also had, like, to rush this episode as well, because a lot of people really wanted this episode to come out. They wanted to see how season 3 ended, which, yeah, if anything, there are like a bunch of other, like, sadder endings in this case too, which we'll go over. Anything else? I mean, obviously the person you saved didn't really, like, in episode 4, the one you said Joan could kill and live, and they lived. The one who lived in the choice where Joan made you decide. Sure, they didn't really survive, but honestly, I think Tripp's is probably a little more meaningful. If you saw in Ava's death, literally, she gets eaten up by the car by that point, even though Tripp survives at that point, but just because she's not, like, more bulky like him, she kind of dies right there. But the death is not really that meaningful. It's kind of like a little quick goodbye and whatnot. They was like, Ava, no! Everyone's like surprised at first, and then David's like, okay, I'll never forget you, old friend. Let's go. And that's pretty much it. There's really like nothing much else to that. I mean, Tripp's isn't really too much meaningful as well, but like his was definitely longer. Like it kind of ran on that it showed that he was going to die at that point, so, you know, that made more sense. And now I want to talk about the endings on what would have happened in those circumstances. Now, if you guys don't want to get spoiled or anything, then you can leave now, but make sure to check out my this is my main channel. Make sure to check out my challenge channel and podcast channel down in the description below. I just want to mention that before you guys leave. Alright, so if you don't want to get spoiled, bye. And if you're sticking around, that means you want to actually hear what's going on and you don't care about spoilers. Cool. Okay, so the endings. You saw the one where Clem went to go grab Gabe and we went with Kate. So that was that. Now, if it was the opposite direction and Clem went with Kate and I went with Gabe, Gabe would survive. We would see David's death in that case. Like actually see him die and have our last bit of moments with her, or him, sorry. Why did I call David a him? But yeah, you have that little moment with them, and then after you come back with Gabe, Clem's sticking around, but for some reason, Kate's nowhere to be found for some reason. She kind of just disappeared and we just kind of assume she's dead for some reason, so yeah, that's pretty much how that is. So it's almost like a death. If anything, if you don't go with Kate, it's almost like death for her always. I mean, we don't really see her like how she died or anything. Her whereabouts are just unknown. I feel like that would probably be explained at the end as well. Like her whereabouts are clearly unknown. So, yeah, thought I'd point that out. Yeah, I feel like in that case it's probably because Clem saw what happened and she had to put him down first in that case, because I will get to the other ending in a second, or one of the other endings, that when you and Clem go after Gabe, I feel like with Clem, she decided to, put Kate out of her misery and kind of hide the body, I guess, so Javi wouldn't have to see what happened. Or Gabe in that case, so there's that. And it kind of leads on to almost the next ending where you you and Clem go on the motorcycle and go after Gabe, and Kate goes all by herself over to save Richmond, which, in this case, actually, in that portion, David actually lives, because, you know, you got extra help. Two people can open the doors on each side and actually save both of them. So David lives, and you have an option for him to actually stick around or leave, but he only gets one little scene after you come back to Richmond, and that's literally it. You don't really see much else of him. But there is a portion where he does live, so honestly, with Kate going after Gabe, it is kind of more of a better ending almost. But although you do actually see Kate actually dead, well, kind of dead, she becomes a walker at that time, and then you can choose to, like, shoot her or let her roam with the walkers or whatnot. Honestly, if you let her roam with the walkers, what are you doing? But yeah, you, like, everyone knows that Kate's dead, but obviously that's when Clem didn't go with Kate, so I figured in that portion, in the other ending I was talking about earlier, Clem just kind of hid Kate, hid Kate's dead body, or she went with the walkers anyways, so, you know, Javi and Gabe wouldn't have to see her dead or whatnot. I feel like that's how it goes, but, like, it just kind of shows she's unknown. But, like, in the ending I was just talking about with David living and Gabe living, Kate is just, like, dead. She's a walker. And then the last ending where you and Clem go with Kate and no one goes to help Gabe and David, yeah. And because no one actually went to go save Gabe and whatnot, he dies. That's the only really scene that Gabe actually is not around. Like, he's, like, straight up dead. If you and Clem go after, go with Kate to save Richmond. Because, well, I mean, obviously because no one's around. And the scene also, like, you, like, at least either you or Clem go and try to save Gabe because you care about them a bit more in that case, so you save them, you pull them out of the car before the walkers get to them, but since a lot of time passed and you already had the time to get over there at the time, the truck already stopped and crashed, and, well, Gabe is slowly turning. David's, like, already straight up dead at that moment, but Gabe's been bitten, and you have your final goodbyes with either you choosing to shoot Gabe yourself or him doing it himself, which, you know, is kind of sad. I think that one's, like, probably one of the most, like, sadder deaths, you know, like with Gabe dying and all, but yeah, those are pretty much how the endings kind of go. I thought I'd at least kind of tell you guys how those go and whatnot. I mean, I would play them, but yeah. We were already, like, pretty far into this episode already. This is, like, the third recording as well. I haven't even done a third recording in a while. And I don't know how much memory I have left, so I have to end things here. But yeah, that was Season 3. Definitely a very interesting and exciting season. I definitely enjoyed it. Especially when I got into The Walking Dead. That's also a thing, also. With when I was starting to get into this series of Telltale's Walking Dead games, it was still kind of going on to Season 3 a bit. At least when episodes 1 and 2 were already out. That was when I kind of got into the whole Walking Dead Telltale game series, which the first time I ever saw it was H2O Delirious, and he was starting to play the game, and I was like, ooh, this actually seems like a lot of fun. And that's kind of what brought me into Telltale a little bit. I mean, there were, like, a few other games that I saw before that, which was Tales of the Borderland. I saw that one. I think I saw Batman after the fact, but yeah. Anyways, enough blabber. I'm going to end things here. And the next season that we will be going is the final season with Clementine and AJ, which I've already done that already, but I'm doing it again because, well, why not? I've already done Season 1 as well. There's literally 2 playthroughs of that already. But, yeah, I already did Season 4 already. If you want to see some of my, like, first reactions in episodes 3 and 4, because in that case, those are the times that I actually didn't know what was going on, and I got to play the game myself before it actually happened and whatnot. So, yeah. What I'm saying is, like, in that case, when I did my Let's Play on Season 4, episodes 3 and 4 were my full-on reactions to what actually happened in the situation. So, and I didn't know any of the outcomes, so there was that. But now you can see what I picked now that I do know. But yeah, I don't know when I'm going to start Season 4. If anything, they are going to be longer episodes, probably almost as long as this one, because I am putting this in 3 recordings, so... yeah. Anyways, I'm going to stop blathering on now. Thank you guys so much for watching this video. If you guys like this video, press the like button or subscribe to whatever. And I'll see you dudes in the next season. See you dudes next time.
Oh, pretty even right now. Ooh, it's getting close. Oh. Fortunately, the boy